shall we play a game?
We got Star Wars Unlimited. We got classic Star Wars games. We got old school D&D, independent RPGs, mini painting, Warhammer, of course, tons of other games. But first, we're gonna need some coffee here on Board Barista Productions. Hey everybody, it's the Geeky Grind with your boy Fen. Yeah, so we've got last round of the spoilers for Jumptolightspeed, starting off with Major Von Reg. So he has the action of exhaust him, play a vehicle from your hand. If you do, give another unit +1/+0 for the phase. So you get access to that all the time. Little action economy, just because you're able to play a vehicle and pump something else up. Problem is you're not getting to attack with it right away, so your opponent can, do some shenanigans, bounce back to your hands, exhaust it, all those kind of things that can set you back on that tempo play. But if you do get to be able to bash in with the thing you pumped up, you got something bashed up. Probably putting this on some Sentinel units, definitely making it so it's like I'm building my board state, but I'm still going to be eating away at yours. And when you flip, he gains the on attack. You may give another unit +0/+1 for this phase. So maybe if you've got a ship that lets you attack with another unit when it attacks, that would probably do you some good. Deploys on 4 resources. He can either come down as a 2/5 leader, or he can come down as a +3/+3 upgrade. Nothing really to write home about. Kind of a wah-wah-wah for the final red leader. We've seen all of these. They show off a little resistance headquarters right above my head. You can actually see the dude's thumb, like right there. Yeah. I'm holding up the card. All right. So they're showing off the 30 HP bases. We got to see all the... Ooh, we got Mos Eisley finally, and it's in Cunning. So I know a lot of people I know have been proxying that. That's kind of cool. Anything new? We got the new Iden Verso. I didn't talk about that last time. Unit, she's a 4/3 shielded. Can be deployed as a pilot for 3 resources. Instead, when she's a pilot, she goes +3/+3, and when it attaches as an upgrade, you give a shield token to that unit, so you can like double upgrade something. That's kind of cool. We got the Annihilator. We got spoiled. 11 drops, 12/12. When played, when defeated, may defeat an enemy unit. If you do, search its controller's deck and hand for each card with the same name. Yeah. That's gonna eat those droid ships that you can play 15 copies of. The Corvus, restore 2 when played. May attach a friendly pilot unit or upgrade to this unit. So you can swap your pilots around, put them over onto this. Power from Pain. Echo-based Engineer. That's a new one. 2-drop. Vigilance. Heroic. 2/3. When played, you may give a shield token to a damaged vehicle. Not too shabby on some of those big, nice Sentinel ships like that Bright Hope. It's not too bad. We got Hera Syndual unit. 2-drop. She comes down as a 2/3 with a restore 1, or you can play her for 2 piloting, and the unit gains restore 1 and gives her +2/+3 to the unit. That's pretty cool. We got another unit version of L337. That's Leet speak for Leet. She's a 3-drop. Comes down as a 3/3. If this unit would be defeated, may instead attach her as an upgrade to a friendly vehicle unit without pilot on it. She's no longer a unit. And she gives +3/+3. And she costs 3 to put down as a pilot. I say put her down as a unit, use her for some stuff, and then when she dies, just throw her up on a ship. That's pretty cool. That is not too shabby. Talk Talked about a lot of this stuff already. Silver Angel. I don't think we talked about this yet. 2-drop, 2/3 ship. In Vigilance, just a one or more damage is healed from this unit. It may deal 1 damage to a space unit. And some healing type decks. That's not too bad, but it's a 2/3, dies just about anything in space. But if you need a 2-drop space unit in a space themed set, that's not too bad. We got Trace Martez, another one from the. Looks like she's also her style. I think the fact that I don't know her, she's probably from that Rebels cartoon show. She drops for 3. She's a 2/5 piloting for 1. Attach unit against on attack may heal 2 damage from any number of units. So, put her on Silver Angel. Get to heal that up. Deal some heal 2 damage off of it. Deal 2 damage. +1/+2 when the attached when piloting. So not too bad. Anything else new that stands out? Oh, I don't think I talked about Wingman Victor 2. So, because Black Squadron ended up being Poe Dameron's name squadron, they renamed the Imperial Black Squadron to Victor Squadron. And I'm like, no, they should have just called it DS-61-2, DS-61-3. Kept it with at least give him that names. Did keep his Major Mithril, so they kept the names from the old Star Wars CCG. That's kind of cool. Deploys for 2. He's a 3/2 piloting for 1. When played as an upgrade, create a TIE Fighter token, gives +1/+1. So he's definitely in that Vader Go Wide deck. You got Wingman Vector 3, DS-61-3. He's got +4/+5, which is kind of cool because in the original Star Wars CCG, his stats were way better than DS-61-2. So that's kind of cool. They kept that in. Also gives the +1/+1 when piloting. When plays an upgrade, you may give an experience token to another unit, so you get to pump up somebody else. That's cool. And pilots drops as a pilot for 1. Not too bad. Not too bad. Talked about all this stuff earlier. Pentron Starship Thief drops for 2. It's a 2/2. When played, you may pay 3 if you do attach this. Pay 1 if you do attach this unit as an upgrade to a fighter or transport without a pilot. Take control of that unit. Oh, that's the 3, definitely not a 1. So you pay 5. And when this upgrade detaches from a unit, that unit's controller so you pay 5, get to steal one of their ships. It has to be a transporter pilot. You can't steal a capital ship. Only gives it doesn't give any pluses to it, but just that cool little yoink. This is mine now. I like that. 7-drop scramble fighters. Create 8 TIE Fighter tokens and ready them. Oh, they can't attack bases for this phase, but you can definitely send that TIE Fighter swarm to take out some X-Wings. Not too bad. Ooh, we got a Luke unit. We got Echo Base Commander Luke Skywalker. Drops for 2. He's a 3/2. Has piloting for 3. When this upgrade would be defeated, you may instead move him to the ground arena as a unit and exhaust him. He gives +3/+2. Nice. That is definitely going to see some play in in Sabine. You're just like drop him out as a pilot on a Green Squadron A-wing, and you're getting attack in for 7, and then if they kill the Green Squadron A-wing, he drops down on the ground just as another 3/2 to be able to attack the next turn. That's awesome. So we got the Phoenix Squadron A-wing, 3/2. Ooh, that might even replace the that 2 toughness. That's definitely not good. But just not having to do any hoops to jump through to have the 3 attack. One of the downsides of the Green Squadron A-wing is they just, I'll move that up a little bit higher so you can see it above my head. But one of the downsides of the Green Squadron A-wing It's just it only has one power and it just gets +2 when it attacks. And so that means they can basically kind of like free attack into it and only take 1 damage and trade off with it. But this thing can eat a lot of those 3 toughness ambushers that they've been throwing into stuff. So not too shabby, not too shabby. We got a clone pilot. All right, so deploys for 2. He's a 2/2 clone, just a clone. When you play him, pay 2. You can put him as a pilot, and he gives +2/+2 to whatever he's piloting. Not too bad. We got scouting headhunter. I love seeing more headhunters. I've been love reading the X-wing the 8 X-wing books from the extended universe. Spent a lot of time in Z95 headhunters. Bought a bunch for the Star Wars X-wing game in preparations for my D&D future campaigns. But yeah, we got a 2-drop 2/1 with Sentinel. Yeah, no, that's not too bad. I wouldn't mind like having that and giving it some pumps and making my opponent have to attack into this really bad ship. We got the Adept Arc 170, 4-drop. It's a 3/4 with restore 2. Dece. Dorsal turret. So we got the ion cannons for the Y-wings. Hopefully it does do when the unit deals combat damage to a unit while attacking, defeat that unit. Oh, so not really the ion. Well, yeah, you're kind of like the ion. You disabled them. They're out of the fight. It's not giving any actual stats to it, but definitely makes it be like death touch. That's kind of cool. All you gotta do is get one little hit with it, and it's done. Salvage. 0-drop event. Play a vehicle from your discard pile, then deal 1 damage to it. I mean, makes Dr. Afra a little bit better, but I play Afra blue, not Afra green. There's some other discard pile stuff in green. I don't know. There might be a discard green Afra deck. Dogfight. Attack with a unit, even if it's exhausted. That unit can't attack bases for this turn. So basically, just use an exhausted unit to take care of maybe other key sentinel thing. That's not too bad. We got air superiority. If you control more units than the opponent, deal 4 damage to ground units that opponent controls. Chef's kiss. Oh, nice. You got superiority in the air, and you can almost for 2. You can pretty much wrath the ground almost. That's not too bad at all. Timely reinforcements. 5-drop. Choose an opponent for every 2 resources they control. Create an X-wing token and give it Sentinel for this phase. Oh, chef's kiss again for like the control matchups. You're just like, okay, we've gone to the late game. Let's play timely reinforcements. Let's get a whole squadron of X-wings to show up. Maybe we can close this game out. That's pretty cool. Von Rio's TIE Interceptor. So it's first order. It's 3/4. Time? Yeah.
Dinner in 10.
Okay. I'm going to try to wrap this up. Alright. Time back in. Apparently dinner's in 10 minutes. We got to wrap this up. So a 3/4 first order vehicle fighter. This unit has 4 more power. So basically if it's upgraded, has somebody piloting it, it gains overwhelm. Well, this unit has 6 or more power, it gains raid 1. So basically, if you got a good upgrade on it, then it's going to have... so if it's 6, it's going to be 7, have overwhelm, be able to definitely... if it's already something's damaged, or just got like a really bad defense, then you can pretty much just wonk through this thing. That's pretty good. Really good for aggro. Deploys on 3. And you can probably pump it up. Yeah, I can see this being a card. Talked about all of these cards. Not seeing anything really new that's standing out to me. Terminal Recruit, just a 3/1 ground unit for 2. Good for some aggro beats. Piloting is pay 2, and it gives the equipped ship +3/+1. There's some good aggro beats there. We got the ATDP Occupier. 3/4. The unit costs 1 less to play for each damaged ground unit and has Overwhelm. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Especially if you're playing like in Anakin Red. That's pretty cool because you're probably going to have damage stuff. You're going to want the Overwhelm units. So, yeah. Twin laser turret. Attached to a vehicle. Attached unit gains on attack. Deal 1 damage to each of up to 2 units in this arena. Not too bad. You're able to just blast in and shoot some stuff when you're attacking. Kind of the flamethrower gauntlet ability. That's cool. Plus, it would go great in Django Red, so you can actually be able to ping some other units. That's decent. That's decent. You got a ground unit that can do pings. You got space and ground units that can do pings. That's definitely a card for Django. For Django Red. In Depth to Crimson Dawn, 2-drop upgrade. Attached unit raise exhausted unless its controller pays 2. Ooh, that's a nice taxing upgrade right there. That is nice. What else? We got Commence Patrol, 1-drop tactic. Put another card from your discard pile on the bottom of its owner's deck. If you put another card in the discard pile on the bottom of its owner's deck. If you do, create an X-Wing token. Again, it's heroism, so it's not really going to go into the Dr. Afro deck. I mean, you might just be able to have something else to be able to like get stuff back out of your graveyard, but I don't know. And we got anything else new? We got Rafa Martez. When played on attack, deal 1 damage to a friendly unit and ready a resource. A little ramp for you for the little 3-drop ramp. Skyway Cloud Car, when defeated. It's a 3-drop, 3/3, when defeated. May return a non-leader unit with 2 or less power to its owner's hand. It is a ground unit, not a space unit, but that's a little tricky type of thing just for and when defeated, it's in there for limited. Got the Corporate Light Cruiser. So we got the Sea Rock. So it's got 6-drop and with 4/6 space fringe vehicle capital ship. It's got ambush and raid 1. So you're definitely going to be able to attack for 5 with it. 6-drop, probably want something better than the 6-drop slot for space, but still not decent. Punch it, 1-drop, attack with a unit, gets +2/+0 for this phase. Not bad at all. I think we've seen all this stuff before. We got the Hopeful Volunteer, 2-drop, 1/3, pilots for 2, adds +1/+3. Not too bad. I'm still mad that Tentative 4 has Sentinel and not Saboteur. It was a spy ship. It was being used by the Rebel Alliance to covert ops into places. Tantive 4 should have Saboteur. If they make another one, they got to give it Saboteur. And last but not least, we got the Death Star plans. 2-drop. When attached unit is attacked, the attacking player takes control of this upgrade and attaches the unit they control. That type of swapping back and forth, it should have been on the Darksaber. It should have been on when the upgrade unit is defeated, the attacker takes control of the Darksaber. But still, we got the Death Star plans. We got something we can fight over and goes back and forth. And the attached unit gains the first unit you play each turn, costs 2 less. So, yeah, I think this is probably just going to be something fun. I love the fact that they made it legendary because I don't think it's going to be played all that much. Does end up being kind of cool that you can play it and have that fun of fighting back and forth over it. Card next to it we didn't get to talk about. That is the 3-drop for a 2/3 flanking Fang Fighter space unit, Mandalorian. When you control another fighter unit, this unit gains raid 2, so definitely another card for like Bo-Katan for Mandalorian's Matter deck. Also works in Sabine, because you put Sabine Green, you put Dark Saber on her, and your flanking Fang Fighter and your regular Fang Fighter, both of those are Mandalorian units. So they're gonna get the +1/+1 experience bonus off of attacking with the Dark Saber. So yeah, that is all. That is all we wrote. I'll go back here. That's all we wrote for the set review. I don't think I'm going to be doing another one of these. I actually hope I've got the week off from playing Dungeons and Dragons, so I'm hoping to actually get to the gaming store this week so I can actually play some in person before we get the new set launches. Also, I got to order some boxes so we can switch over the Cracker packs. We're gonna go to Jumptolightspeed packs as soon as the set releases and I get the box in my hand. So all that cool stuff is coming. I just want to say thank you, bless you, may the force be with you, and now I gotta go get supper. Peace.
Hey everybody, thanks for staying till the end of the episode. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Follow us on Facebook at Board Barista Productions. And if you want to support us, Patreon link at the bottom.